Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mahdi Mishrafi from the Food Biz Talk. I hope you're all doing excellent. What we're going to talk about today in this video is about a topic which has got a lot of attention lately from the people, especially in the UK. I think it's just the UK. It's about child food poverty. What the movement is to kind of put more limelight on this certain crisis, which is when kids go to, say, when they go to bed without eating and obviously not getting enough food as they should, and then basically suffer from hunger. Movement was initially, I believe, began by Marcus Rashford, as he had something similar to him during his childhood, where he used to often go home and see and kind of worry if there's gonna be food or not. Many times probably go to call it a day without even eating much, and just being hungry. Such a big audience, big fan base and everything. It did get a lot of attention, and just recently, as there's a lockdown right now in the UK, and at the same time there's a school holiday, so there's a 2 week lockdown, but school holiday was meant to be for 1 week, but they're going to extend it for 2 weeks. So during that time in England, the England government, they announced that they will not be giving school meal vouchers to their students who kind of obviously whose parents probably live off social welfare, or do not get enough income. That's why if you don't receive much income, the government supports your children by giving you free food, and sometimes lunch is the only thing some kids have, as sad as it is. The lunch meal in school provided by the government, free school meal, that's the only proper meal they have in the whole day. So the government decided, because there's no school, the England government, they're not going to fund elsewhere, probably with our money to develop something else, I'm not sure, but that's the decision they made. And so it creates a lot of eruption between with the people in the UK, as many people believe, as I also believe, that the government should do what they can to put an end to food poverty and to ensure that children get enough food as they possibly need. So fortunately, the place I live in, which is Cardiff in Wales, the government hasn't made the same decision. They're still giving off food vouchers for the children so they could get their free meal. So they never made the same decision as England. That's a good thing. But we're going to use that topic, and we're going to kind of see takeaways and restaurant kind of can play our parts during this certain tough moments. So McDonald's have seen this. They joined the campaign with Marcus Rashford, and they've partnered up with FareShare and are donating 1 million food to the families in need. 1 million, that's a huge number, even for McDonald's. Still, that seems like a very big number considering the UK population. I wonder how much there is in the UK people, but that's what McDonald's are doing to obviously put an end to child food poverty. And as McDonald's doing, many of the restaurants are still are kind of stepping up, and they're doing it. As I seen this for my business itself, I seen even though Wales are still providing it, child food poverty still does exist. Maybe cooking dinner for the children might be a hassle, especially during this pandemic time, where financially many people are insecure. So we kind of jumped on board, and we've released our own sort of meal. So we donated box meals to 100 people by the end of 4th of November. That's our Facebook post, and it didn't get much engagement, but I'm not really concerned with the engagement, because we'd rather actually help people in need. But hopefully it did get a good amount of shares, and I might stick a boost on it. I'm not 100% certain, but I might. If you're in England, especially, many places in England are doing it. I've seen a takeaway, Lime Pickle Indian Takeaway. They do some amazing thing for the community. It's really It's really amazing what they do, and if you haven't checked their page, do check their page, because the ideas they come up with and how integrated they are with their community is something we can all learn from. So do give their page a view. Their one got an amazing amount of things, maybe because there's actually more people suffering there because England aren't doing it compared to Wales. That's why their engagement was much higher. So good on them for that. If you're a business in England, a takeaway or restaurant, do consider doing this. It doesn't have to be a big meal. It's literally just one meal. So you could just do a container. What we're gonna probably do is put some rice and chips and maybe splatter some curry on top, or put some rice and then curry on the other side, rice on one side, or chips and curry on the other side. It doesn't have to be big, you don't have to splash out, but it's still something, if you're looking at kids, it's still something to keep them fed and to ensure that they don't go to bed on an empty stomach. And it's a great way to get in touch with the community. If you have a chance in this country to do business, why not also help the community at the same time? That way it'll be a mutual benefit. Even though you shouldn't really seek for that business side, it is just the law of the universe. So the more you help, the more comes to you. So that's why do look into that and do see how your business can integrate and what you guys can provide. So the school holiday ends after next week, but you could obviously carry it on for longer. We are carrying it on for longer, about 3-4 days extra, 2 to 3 days extra. Is up to you, but do get on it. Do help the community out, and it's a great way for you to just to be a part of the community and show people that you care about people and not just the money that the people give you. That's my video for today, guys. Do hit that subscribe button and the like button. I'd really appreciate it, and until next time, take care. Peace.